5 biggest news stories from WWE Raw on March 15, 2021. Intergender match confirmed, Asuka to turn heel? From a significant title change to an interesting return, this week's edition of WWE Raw featured many contrasting moments. Despite the Red brand's usual issues, this week's show included some important plot developments on the road to WrestleMania 37. 3 big matches were announced for this Sunday's Fastlane pay-per-view. Also, 2 bouts were made official for WrestleMania 37. Before we start the video, go check out my website if you are willing to import the best quality clothing products including casual wear, sports wear, gym wear or any type of clothing. For business link and my contact details will be in description and pinned comment. Here are the 5 biggest news stories from this week's episode of WWE Raw, March 15, 2021. Number 5. Alexa Bliss challenged Randy Orton to an intergender match at WWE Fastlane. The latest bizarre turn in Alexa Bliss and Randy Orton's saga took place during this week's WWE Raw. In a backstage segment, Bliss acknowledged how desperately Orton wanted to escape her mind games. However, she dared him to take a huge leap to get rid of her on the road to WrestleMania 37. Bliss urged him to do something about his problems at the upcoming Fastlane pay-per-view. Later in the night, Orton was asked about the challenge by Bliss. While it wasn't hinted at straight away, the challenge revolved around an intergender match between the 2 stars at WWE Fastlane. The Viper seemingly accepted Alexa's challenge and promised to kick her out of his life at Sunday's event. Intergender matches have recently seen a resurgence in WWE. However, Randy Orton vs Alexa Bliss has a lot of suspense behind it. As Bliss gladly provoked Orton to accept her challenge for the intergender match, she must have a few magical tricks up her sleeve, right? The overarching question surrounding this storyline remains the same: when will Bray Wyatt the Fiend return to WWE? Could he finally make an appearance at Fastlane? Perhaps Bliss vs Orton could include some cinematic elements as well. The air of mystery surrounding their match has certainly generated a lot of interest for Fastlane. Number 4. Asuka returned to WWE Raw with a surprisingly intense attitude. Shayna Baszler kicked Asuka's jaw and injured her on WWE Raw a few weeks ago. The Empress of Tomorrow returned during this week's show to gain some payback against a WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose were scheduled to wrestle Lana and Naomi as Baszler. Jax joined the commentary table for this bout. During the match, Asuka entered the scene and re-established her dominance. The WWE Raw Women's Champion laid out the Queen of Spades. As for the result of the aforementioned match, Brooke picked up a win for her team on the road to WrestleMania 37. Later during the same episode, Asuka and Baszler entered the ring for a one-on-one match against each other. Not only did Asuka win the bout, but she adopted a vicious mindset after the match was over. The Empress of Tomorrow crushed Baszler's face into an exposed turnbuckle. The referee soon intervened and questioned Asuka's morality as well. Then again, what else did the referee expect from a woman who wanted tooth-for-tooth justice? Perhaps Asuka's unexpected intensity indicated an eventual heel turn for her in the long run. Not too long ago, Charlotte Flair stated her intentions for a match against Asuka in the most straightforward manner. If the Queen is supposed to be the babyface in their potential WrestleMania clash, Asuka's aggressive mentality could cross some boundaries over the next few weeks. Number 3. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley faced 2 separate challenges before their WWE WrestleMania 37 clash. Drew McIntyre vs Bobby Lashley is the confirmed match for WWE WrestleMania 37 as of this moment. The WWE Universe had been patiently waiting for these 2 to collide in the near future. During this week's WWE Raw, McIntyre and Lashley faced 2 separate opponents. The Scottish Warrior wrestled The Miz to kick off the episode. While McIntyre was clearly the favorite to win here, the way he accomplished the victory surprised everyone. After all, he applied the Hurt Lock submission on The Miz to send a message to the current WWE champion. During the main event, Lashley wrestled Sheamus in a pure slugfest as McIntyre watched on from the ringside area. The champion was able to defeat the Celtic Warrior with a spear. However, the latter did not go down without a fight. After the match, McIntyre and Lashley had a brief stare-down. The former stood tall after he delivered a Claymore kick to the WWE champion. At Fastlane, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus will fight each other once again. With that information in mind, was it necessary to put Sheamus in a losing situation during the go-home edition of Raw? Despite their clash's predictable nature, McIntyre vs Sheamus will likely be a blast from an in-ring standpoint. Number 2. AJ Styles' WrestleMania match was confirmed during WWE Raw. The WWE Raw Tag Team division took an unexpected turn during this week's episode. The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, wrestled the Hurt Business, Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander, with the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line. While many expected Cedric and Shelton to head into WrestleMania as the tag team title holders, the New Day's power of positivity earned them an 11th title reign. The title change itself did not please each and every member of the WWE Universe. But the New Day received their WrestleMania challenge right after Kofi and Xavier's hard-fought title win. AJ Styles and Omos issued the challenge, and the champions accepted it as well. While the premise of Omos' main roster debut at WrestleMania seems intriguing, the looming giant hasn't earned anything alongside Styles as a tag team. The Phenomenal One and his bodyguard just had to ask for a title match at WrestleMania to secure the deal, which sets the wrong precedent in the long run. On a positive note, fans are excited to see how AJ Styles will fare in WWE's tag team scenario. Number 1. Braun Strowman looked foolish after being slimed by Shane McMahon on WWE Raw. Shane McMahon's bizarre tendency to showcase Braun Strowman as a stupid individual led to a physical confrontation between them on this week's WWE Raw. A match between them was made official during the episode, even though McMahon delayed their in-ring clash to agitate Strowman even more. The monster pummeled Shane O'Mac before their match could officially begin. However, the tables turned after McMahon retaliated and hit Strowman with a camera. Shane O'Mac even executed his classic elbow drop through the commentary table routine on the monster. To rub salt into his wounds, McMahon poured buckets of slime over Strowman and humiliated the latter star. There has been an emerging pattern with Strowman's overall presentation in WWE, where his opponents tend to address him as a stupid person on live television. Back in 2020, the former Universal Champion's storyline with The Miz and John Morrison followed the same beat as well. Shane McMahon vs. Braun Strowman will now take place at WWE Fastlane. This was originally rumored to be a WrestleMania feud, so it is likely that their Fastlane clash may not have a clear-cut conclusion. Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman were in singles action on Raw last night. The match saw Shane McMahon viciously striking Braun Strowman with a camera multiple times and laying him out at ringside. McMahon then maneuvered Strowman onto the announcer's table and headed to the top rope from where he hit his patented flying elbow drop. Following this, Shane McMahon took out a bucket from under the ring and unloaded green goo all over Braun Strowman. Go check out my website if you are willing to import the best quality clothing products including casual wear, sports wear, gym wear or any type of clothing. For business link and my contact details will be in description and pinned comment. Hope you guys loved the video. Subscribe the channel for daily videos like this. I will catch you soon, peace out.